It's official. Jessa Duggar has given birth to her sixth child, and the internet is absolutely buzzing. But it's not just the baby news that has fans in shock. It's everything surrounding this birth. The name, the timing, the family silence, even some strange Duggar dynamics playing out behind the scenes. Buckle up, this is not your typical Duggar baby announcement. Brief overview of what's coming. In today's video, we're diving into everything you didn't expect about this surprise Duggar baby reveal. Yes, Jessa's sixth child is finally here, and his name? Baby Judah. We'll tell you everything we know about his birth, including what little Jessa has shared so far. But why didn't fans see this coming? Why the silence for so long? We'll talk about what makes this birth very different from Jessa's previous 5. Clues point to secrecy, emotional weight, and possibly even family tension. And speaking of family, where are the Duggars? Why haven't we seen a flood of congratulations from Jim, Bob, Michelle, or Jessa's siblings? Plus, we'll break down the top fan theories. Is there drama behind the scenes? Did Jessa purposely keep this baby under wraps? Or is the family just dealing with something much bigger behind closed doors? This isn't just a birth announcement. It's a Duggar moment that may have changed everything. Let's unpack the truth. Jessa Seewald, formerly Duggar, announced the arrival of her sixth child with husband Ben Seewald in a brief but heartfelt online post. The baby's name? Judah Benjamin Seewald, a deeply biblical name that has fans both surprised and intrigued. According to Jessa, baby Judah arrived healthy and safely, but outside of that, very few details have been shared. No birth vlog, no detailed Instagram story, no typical gender reveal moment like we've seen in the past. This is a huge contrast from her previous births, which often came with curated YouTube uploads, photos, and even labor footage. Fans were quick to notice that this time, the announcement felt almost rushed, quiet, maybe even a little guarded. And there's something else that caught everyone's attention. Jessa didn't include her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar, in any of the initial announcement photos or mentions. That's unusual, considering how often they're front and center in big Duggar family milestones. So naturally, the question becomes, why the sudden privacy? Why now? Duggar silence, missing congrats, and quiet accounts. By now, longtime fans are used to the Duggar family flooding comment sections whenever a new baby is born. Joanna, Jana, Jill, even cousins like Amy. Usually someone pipes up with congratulations. But this time, nothing. Crickets. Neither Jim, Bob, nor Michelle posted about baby Judah. None of the Duggar siblings reshared or celebrated the post publicly. Fans started digging. Some speculated that the silence could be due to timing. Maybe the birth happened amid ongoing family drama. Others wondered if Jessa is choosing to distance herself from the Duggar name entirely, especially following the scandal surrounding her brother Josh. One theory even suggests Jessa may be navigating tension with her parents due to her evolving views. She's spoken in recent years about rethinking aspects of her upbringing, particularly regarding modesty, family roles, and faith. And when you look at her more recent videos, the tone has subtly changed. Less emphasis on Duggar values. More focus on personal choices. Is that a coincidence? Or is Jessa pulling away from the family brand? So here it is, the news we didn't see coming. Jessa Duggar Seewald, one of the most visible Duggar daughters for years, has quietly welcomed baby number 6. That's right. On July 27, 2025, Jessa gave birth to a little boy named Judah, and hardly anyone knew she was even expecting. No TLC specials. No Instagram bump photos. No YouTube gender reveal. Nothing. Just a single, understated Instagram post and a blink and you'll miss it YouTube vlog, calmly announcing the birth of baby Judah. And fans? They were shocked. After years of public pregnancies, labor vlogs, and gender reveals, Jessa and Ben's total silence during this pregnancy felt like a seismic shift. In previous pregnancies, Jessa walked her audience through everything from sonogram clips to hospital bag hauls. This time, it was like the pregnancy happened in a vacuum. And yet, rumors had swirled. Sharp-eyed fans suspected something. She was posting less frequently, often wearing baggy clothes in rare appearances. The clues were there, but the confirmation never came. Not until the baby had already arrived. The biggest shock: no real-time updates. No labor footage. No family celebration clips. Just a quiet "he's here" after the fact. So what changed? Well, fans are speculating hard, and there are a few theories gaining traction. One major possibility: Jessa just wanted peace. After enduring a heartbreaking miscarriage in 2023, a loss she publicly documented with raw, emotional transparency, some believe she was simply done sharing everything with the world. That trauma cut deep. And this time around, she may have craved privacy and protection instead of public scrutiny. Others are whispering about something deeper, possibly a rift within the Duggar circle or even tension with the TLC crew. Could this sudden silence reflect a quiet rebellion against the Duggar brand's decades-long obsession with broadcasted family life? Or is Jessa sending a message? Whatever the reason, this low-key birth announcement marks a clear departure from Duggar tradition. And fans? They're still trying to figure out why. Now, let's talk about the name that's got everyone talking: Judah. Jessa and Ben have always chosen deeply meaningful names for their children, and Judah is no exception. Rooted in scripture, Judah means praise, and it's more than just a nice-sounding biblical name. It carries weight: spiritual, emotional, and maybe even redemptive. For fans who followed Jessa's journey, especially her heartbreaking miscarriage in 2021, the name Judah feels like a quiet triumph. A name that reflects strength, restoration, and yes, praise through pain. Some fans believe this wasn't just a name they liked, it was a declaration. A reminder that joy can still be born from grief. Reddit threads and YouTube comment sections lit up with theories within hours of the announcement. One user wrote, "Judah feels like a full-circle moment for Jessa. It's like she's honoring her past loss without having to explain it out loud." Another added, "I wonder if she chose it because it's a name of legacy, like starting a new chapter after everything she's been through emotionally." And while the name Judah already carries powerful symbolism, there's one piece of the puzzle still missing: the middle name. So far, Jessa and Ben have remained tight-lipped. No mention in the video. No tease on Instagram. Nothing. And that silence? It's only intensifying speculation. Some fans are convinced the middle name could be a tribute, maybe to the child they lost, maybe to someone in Ben's family, or even a quiet memorial woven into the full name. Given how personal this birth seems to be for Jessa, minimal social fanfare, a short YouTube vlog, and a quiet joy, it's very possible she's keeping part of the name private for now as a form of emotional protection. Or maybe she's waiting to share it in a more intimate or meaningful setting. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure: the name Judah isn't just a name, it's a statement. And for a family as faith-driven as the Duggars, it's a carefully chosen symbol of praise, perseverance, and perhaps even peace. Coming up, we'll dive into the subtle tension around this low-key birth, why so many Duggar family members remained silent, and what that silence may be hiding. Ben Seewald's role during this sixth birth quietly spoke volumes. In the short birth vlog Jessa posted, Ben appeared only briefly, but what fans did catch was telling. He was calm, steady, and supportive, staying close to Jessa's side. But sharp-eyed viewers noticed something else too. Ben looked visibly emotional. Some even described him as overwhelmed or deeply moved, a notable shift from his demeanor in past birth videos where he seemed more composed or even camera-aware. Was it the intensity of a sixth child entering their lives? Or maybe the cumulative weight of parenting in the public eye? Either way, it's clear that this moment hit differently for Ben. As for the rest of the Seewald kids, Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, Fern, and baby number 5, George, whose name Jessa quietly confirmed in a past Q&A, the transition to welcoming baby Judah seems to be unfolding off-camera. Unlike previous births, where siblings were front and center, helping out or cooing over the baby, this time the kids were noticeably absent. No group hugs, no hallway excitement. It's a sharp contrast that hasn't gone unnoticed. Many fans are interpreting this change as a deliberate shift in Jessa's parenting strategy. After years of exposing her growing family to the public eye, it looks like she's tightening the circle, becoming more protective and selective about what she shares and who she shares it with. But the most deafening silence? It's coming from Bob and Michelle Duggar themselves. Despite this being a major milestone, another grandchild born into their ever-expanding family, there's been zero public acknowledgement from the Duggar matriarch and patriarch. No Instagram shoutouts, no reposts, no public congratulations. Not even a quiet like on Jessa's announcement. This absence is striking, especially when you consider how vocal the Duggars used to be about celebrating family milestones. Could it be a sign of strained relations behind the scenes? Are Bob and Michelle intentionally keeping their distance, or are they choosing to respect Jessa's new boundary of privacy? Even more curiously, no Duggar siblings have commented either. No messages from Jill, Jinger, Joy, or even family social butterfly Jana. It's raising serious questions. Is there a rift? Are loyalties shifting? Or has Jessa drawn a firmer line between her family life and the extended Duggar machine? One thing is certain, this isn't just another Duggar baby. It's a sign of changing tides within the family. And the silence? It might be saying more than words ever could. But perhaps the loudest message from this birth announcement is the silence. As the news of baby Judah's arrival rippled across the internet, fans expected a flood of Duggar posts, smiling selfies, congratulatory stories, maybe even a Duggar grandbaby count update. But what they got was nothing. Total radio silence from some of the biggest names in the family. And it didn't go unnoticed. So, what's going on behind the scenes? That's the million-dollar question. Online sleuths and longtime Duggar watchers are now pointing out a pattern, one that suggests a growing distance between Jessa and the core Duggar household. She wasn't seen at recent family events, including Bob and Michelle's anniversary celebration. While some speculate this was simply because of her pregnancy, possibly a complicated or emotionally guarded one, others believe the rift runs deeper. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, Anna Duggar. Her continued loyalty to Josh and the family's handling of the scandal has cast a long, dark shadow over every family milestone. With the Duggar name still trending for all the wrong reasons, insiders believe Bob and Michelle may be trying to lie low, avoiding too much publicity, too much noise, and maybe, just maybe, even keeping a distance from any event that could bring more backlash. But fans also wonder, is it Jessa who's choosing distance? In recent years, Jessa's public tone has shifted. She's opened up about grief, shared more vulnerable moments, and even scaled back on full-blown Duggar-style content. Some believe she's intentionally stepping away from the family's ultra-public lifestyle, maybe not cutting ties entirely, but choosing a quieter, more private life for her growing children. And then there's Jinger and Jill. When major Duggar baby announcements happen, fans expect posts from the sisters, sweet comments, baby emojis, shared photos. But this time, nothing. No Instagram shoutouts. No reposts. Not even a subtle heart emoji in the comments. And that has fans buzzing with questions. Is there estrangement? Are the sisters simply out of touch? Or is this their way of respecting Jessa's privacy, a new Duggar unspoken rule as the family fractures further? Whatever the reason, the silence from Jill and Jinger, two of the most outspoken Duggar daughters in recent years, speaks volumes. And fans can't help but read between the lines. Because in a family where everything used to be shared, every baby bump, every courtship, every birth, it's the things they don't say that now feel the most revealing. As with every Duggar milestone, fans and followers aren't just reacting, they're theorizing. And when it comes to Jessa's sixth baby, Judah, the theories are flying fast across Reddit threads, Instagram comments, and YouTube live streams. Let's dive into some of the most compelling ideas floating around the Duggarverse. Theory 1. Jessa's a silent rebel? Could Jessa be joining the quiet exodus away from the strict Duggar narrative? For years, Jessa was considered one of Bob and Michelle's most loyal daughters, devout, compliant, and front and center in family media projects. But fans are beginning to wonder if she's shifting gears. Unlike Jill, who made a loud break from the family, or Jinger, who moved across the country and wrote a tell-all, Jessa's distancing seems more subtle. No flashy headlines, no public rift, but this time, there was no family birth announcement, no grand Duggar baby welcome. Her social media presence was muted, and even the baby named Judah, meaning praise, felt quietly profound rather than performative. Some fans are calling her the silent rebel, choosing privacy, minimal fanfare, and emotional authenticity over the Duggar brand. Is Jessa slowly breaking away, not with a bang, but with a whisper? Theory 2. Judah as a healing baby. Many longtime followers are deeply touched by the emotional weight of this birth. 2 years ago, Jessa experienced a painful miscarriage, an event she spoke about candidly in a somber YouTube video. That loss left a visible mark on her, and fans remember the tears, the prayers, and the silence that followed. Now, 2 years later, she welcomes a baby boy named Judah. To some, that timing feels more than coincidental. It feels redemptive. Judah isn't just another Duggar baby. He's a rainbow baby, a child born after loss, and some fans believe he represents deep spiritual healing for Jessa and her family. Online, fans are calling him the baby of praise, interpreting his name as a tribute to overcoming grief. In a family often associated with rigid structure and control, this feels raw, honest, and personal. Could Judah be the turning point in Jessa's motherhood journey? Theory 3. Baby born earlier than revealed? Then there's the Duggar detective squad, always alert, always scrutinizing the tiniest details. A few sleuths have pointed out potential clues suggesting Judah might have been born weeks before July 27th. From Jessa's slightly older-looking postpartum photos to the baby's size in the video, fans are speculating that the official announcement was delayed on purpose. Maybe it was about privacy, maybe recovery, or maybe Jessa simply wanted to savor those first quiet days without the world watching. Some even think the timing was strategic, perhaps avoiding overlap with other family drama or spacing it from certain TLC-related releases. Whatever the case, there's a growing belief that the birth timeline wasn't exactly as presented. And in the Duggar world, where timing is always part of the narrative, fans are intrigued. The Duggarverse is changing. No matter what theory you subscribe to, one thing is clear: the next generation of Duggars is rewriting the script. Judah's arrival feels less like a headline and more like a moment of quiet transformation. This isn't the baby spectacle we've come to expect. No matching outfits, no Counting On style episodes, no heavily filtered Instagram rollouts. Instead, it's intimate, it's guarded, it's real. For many followers, this birth signals a broader shift. Less about public show, more about private healing. Fewer perfectly posed updates, more honest moments. The Duggar brand is slowly dissolving, and individuals like Jessa are emerging with their own voices, even if they speak softly. As the Duggarverse continues to evolve, one thing's for sure: fans are watching, reacting, and reading between the lines every step of the way. A new chapter for Jessa. In many ways, baby Judah's arrival marks more than just the birth of another child. It feels like a quiet turning point in Jessa's life. After years of growing up under the spotlight, with cameras capturing everything from weddings to pregnancies, this birth was different. No flashy announcements. No TLC tie-ins. Just a simple, heartfelt vlog, shared on her own terms. It's almost as if Jessa is saying, "This time, I choose peace." As a mother of 6, Jessa's life is full, likely chaotic, often exhausting, but maybe also more rooted than ever. Fans who have followed her journey since 19 kids and counting have noticed the subtle shift. She's still grounded in her faith, still loyal to many family traditions, but she's also choosing a quieter, more independent lane. Whether that means distancing herself from the Duggar legacy, protecting her children from public scrutiny, or simply finding joy in the everyday moments, it's a choice that deserves respect. The Duggar name still carries controversy, shadows, and unresolved tension, but Jessa's path forward doesn't seem defined by that. Instead, it's shaped by her own experiences, her own convictions, and now, the arrival of Judah, a child who represents new beginnings, quiet strength, and healing. So, Whether you're a longtime Duggar follower or just tuning in for the first time, this moment in Jessa's life feels different. It's tender, it's guarded, and maybe, just maybe, it's healing. Baby Judah may have arrived quietly, but his presence speaks volumes. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.